Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have no regrets about leaving Britain and making bombshell claims accusing the royal family of racism, despite the suffering it has caused, an updated biography of the couple has claimed. According to the new edition of Finding Freedom, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex also believe the Queen has failed to act over their allegation that a senior royal expressed concern about their unborn child's skin color. The book now covers Harry's return to the UK in April for his grandfather Prince Philip's funeral, and says he bought a one-way ticket as he hoped he might be able to speak to his family directly, without staff being involved. It claims Harry spoke to his brother Prince William 3 times in all during the visit, as well as briefly chatting to his father, Prince Charles, after the service. He also enjoyed precious moments with his grandmother, the Queen. The biography, which was a glowing portrait of the Sussexes by Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand, first published in August 2020, concludes that the trip broke the ice and that the door to a rapprochement is now slightly ajar. Stating that Harry and Meghan have no regrets about their actions, despite the toll on their family, the book says, what started as a fairy tale romance became a story that reinvented the genre, a self-made, independent woman playing an equal role alongside her knight. It says the Sussexes believe the Queen has failed to act over their accusations of racism, and took exception to a carefully worded statement from the monarch in the wake of their explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey. The statement expressed concern for the couple but insisted that some recollections may vary. It followed a series of highly damaging claims from the couple, including the allegation that a member of the royal family expressed concern about their unborn child's skin color. Days later, Prince William told reporters that the royals were very much not a racist family and admitted he was yet to speak to his estranged brother following the Oprah interview. Now, the updated edition of Finding Freedom claims the couple were far from happy at the palace's official response. An excerpt due to be published in People magazine in the U.S. tomorrow states that the couple believes senior royals have not taken accountability, preventing a major thaw in relations. The extract reads, "Those 3 words, recollections may vary, did not go unnoticed by the couple, who a close source said were not surprised that full ownership was not taken. Months later and little accountability has been taken," a pal of Meghan's added. "How can you move forward without that?" The excerpt to be published in People also claims the couple felt nervous sitting down with chat show host Oprah but had decided that they needed to speak up now, or never. There were so many things they were unable to say, before stepping back from their royal roles, it reads. Although the Sussexes have insisted they did not cooperate directly with the book's authors, the level of detail, and claims by both the writers and publisher, HarperCollins, that they had access to the couple's close circle of friends and associates, has led some to claim that indirect help was provided. The book's authors have said, however, that Finding Freedom is independent and unauthorized and that the couple did not speak to them about it. The new version is set to be published on August 31st, the anniversary of Princess Diana's death. It contains an updated epilogue covering the Oprah interview, the death of Prince Philip, and the Sussexes' plans for the future. In an interview with People magazine, co-author Mr. Scobie appears to suggest that Harry is not keen to move on unless there is accountability from a number of individuals involved, including members of staff from the institution as well as some relatives themselves. Describing the situation as complicated, Mr. Scobie said, "There are people within the family who, the Sussexes, are much closer to today than they were a year ago, but in terms of Harry's relationship with his father and brother, that progress has been very little. I think he is quite willing to own his part in everything, but I have been told that he is waiting to see some of that on the other side, and as of now there hasn't been that." Mr. Scobie adds that the California-based couple have learned to prioritize their mental health and keep some of the toxicity at an arm's and ocean's length away. He also claims they plan to enter a new era of visibility this autumn, with a more intentionally public life. "They're a couple who do very well in those moments of human interaction," Mr. Scobie said. "They need to be on the ground. They say that the proof is in the pudding, and what we are about to see is that pudding." After a period of parental leave following the birth of their daughter, Lilibet, the couple are apparently gearing up for a busy few months and were really excited about the next chapter of their lives. Mr. Scobie author added, "They seem to be existing in a different place, and that place is much healthier." Meghan famously spoke about that it was not enough to survive, "We are now in the thrive chapter." He was referring to the Duchess' infamous interview with ITV News anchor Tom Bradby, which complained about the difficulties of living in the royal spotlight, saying, "It's not enough to just survive something. You've got to thrive." He also said that the couple had been afraid of the consequences of stepping away and challenging the system, but the birth of their son, Archie, gave them that energy to stand up for what was right for them. Mr. Scobie said the couple were planning to expand their charity work through the not-for-profit arm of their organization, Archul, which is also the vehicle for their lucrative Netflix and Spotify deals. Buckingham Palace did not comment on the book's content last year. A spokesman declined to comment last night on the latest claims. On Tuesday, Harry and Meghan issued an extraordinary statement in response to events in Afghanistan and other global crises, declaring, "The world is exceptionally fragile right now." Declaring themselves speechless at recent humanitarian disasters, the couple also managed to pontificate at length on their website about how they had been left heartbroken and scared about the earthquake in Haiti, new COVID variants and the continuing global health crisis.